All right, let's get more on this story. And joining us live from Kiev is Oleksii Movchan. He's a Ukrainian member of parliament. We're hearing our correspondent there talking about hope. How hopeful, how optimistic are you that these talks can yield tangible results for Ukraine?
So we are hopeful. It is important for Ukraine to receive a just peace, because with a fair guarantees that the war will not start again. Because for Ukrainians have very long relations with Russians in terms of having war with them and being oppressed by Russians. And for the last 10 years, the war in Ukraine, initiated by Russians, have happened twice. So it started 10 years ago, actually, by occupying Crimea and part of Donbass. And in 2022, the full-scale invasion started. That is why we search for peace. We want just peace, and we don't want it to renovate, to the war to come back to Ukrainian land in 5 or 10 or 20 years.
Absolutely, and I'm sure many viewers can understand that. And in this quest for a just peace, how reliable do you feel like the United States has shown itself to be in the last couple of weeks in terms of an ally in getting you a just peace? Do you trust them?
So personally, I believe that United States have always been and will always be a big partner and ally of Ukraine, because the United States, they are the leader of the democratic world, and Ukraine is fighting for its democracy and freedom. That is why we have something common in values. The last things that are happening, the situation what happened in Oval Office and later, I believe that this is temporary crisis, because when we speak about who is evil in the world and who is a terrorist and who is killing civilians and who are the victims, it is clear that Russia is an authoritarian regime is actually a dictatorship, who are invading other countries, seizing their lands, killing their people. And I believe that the United States will always be straight about this. The last crisis, I am convinced that this is part of negotiative approach by a new presidential administration in order to find some kind of a deal for peace. Yeah, but if it will be just peace, we will see after today's negotiations.
Okay, so you think this is a sort of strategy, a tactic that's being employed by the US. I suppose one of the things on the table is a partial ceasefire that's being mooted by Ukraine. Look, we're a long way from it, but if Russia were to agree to such a thing, do you have confidence that they would stick to it, that they would be able to abide by that?
To tell the truth, I don't believe in ceasefire with Russia, because we already had this kind of experience in 2019. President Zelenskyy with Emmanuel Macron, with Angela Merkel and Vladimir Putin, they met and signed a deal about ceasefire, but in Donbass region, yes. So after this period of time till 2022, the ceasefire has been broken more than 100 times by Russia, actually. So, and this is very unfair, and this is what we say unjust peace. When you sign a deal about ceasefire and Russia doesn't respect this deal, and nothing is happening. So this is not the deal we're searching for. But if it may give any opportunity to search for to find something stronger and some more concrete for Ukraine, and we can start with a ceasefire. It can be tried. So we just need to see the whole picture. What other things are on the table besides ceasefire from Ukraine, who is fighting on its own land for its independence.
Critical day, and we will have to wait and see. Oleksii Movchan from Kiev, thank you so much for joining us on the NewsHour.